Also, I would like to point out that they had another absolute banger in the locker room. I mean,
right now, most fun locker room in all of the world right
it
now.
has
Would you
to
have to
be.
say that?
Honestly,
Yeah.
though, like you don't, and like this isn't even us like kind of joking with the X. I mean, you don't see shit like that for like a regular season game, and this is the niche that the XFL is trying to hit, right? I mean, it's just a blast to like see a league where rules aren't so tight. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I know I've said this weeks before, and I'll say it every week on the rundown. Like, remember when there was a picture of Sam Darnold in a New York nightclub after they won a game on Sunday night? It said like Sam Darnold seen drunk in public. He's like 23 years old.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? Yeah, it's like, what the hell? Like, you want to, like, TMZ is going to start scolding NFL players for being drunk, but look at this. Like, we have ESPN cameras in the locker room, you know, watching a team in the Extreme Football League win a regular season game, you know, and I get it, you know, when they have the cameras in there for like MLB playoffs and, you know, you see guys popping champagne and, you know, biting into beer cans, but this is like, this is like week 4 of the XFL.
I know.
I mean,
There's
and it's beautiful. I'm not criticizing it at all, but what I'm saying is this is what the XFL is. It's going to be like, you know, a playoff football, you know, playoff baseball party in the locker room every week.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, just because, like we mentioned earlier, it's $100,000 bonus to every winning team in the XFL, and that's what's missing, I think, from the NFL is that like obviously every
single game incentives. They have end of the season incentives. Like, oh, if you get over 20 touchdowns this season, you get an extra $1 million. But like doing small bonuses for like winning the game, I think is a genius idea. So,
and it gives them a reason to legitimately celebrate. It's not like they're just celebrating a win and like being overly happy for a win. Nah, we get to split $100K right now. Let's party.
Like that's, and especially for, you know, I can imagine their current contracts aren't amazing.
No.
You know, it doesn't take a scientist to figure that one out. But, you know, like, so this money actually does mean something to these guys. It's helping them get by, and they're trying to achieve that, you know, trying to live the dream still. So I love it. I love everything about the XFL. It is now
even
March.
Their wages as well are higher than even the Canadian football leagues. Like the XFL is actually paying well for like all these other pro football leagues besides the NFL out there.
Contract. Yeah, those single game. Yeah, I was gonna say just those single game incentives. You know, not only give them like a legitimate reason to celebrate, but just a legitimate reason to play and compete on the football field, that you can see an entertaining game every week. So it's not like let's just. I know the rules are a little laxed out there and everything, and there is some time to fool around, but it still gives that serious football element out there to watch some good, decent football.
I'm not sure if you guys saw. Did you see? I don't know which team. I don't know what player. It happened in the XFL where a ref threw a flag right at a player. The player caught it and just chucked it right back at the ref.
I don't think I saw that.
Oh,
that's great.
Yeah, I think it was a cornerback and he was holding or something like that, pass interference, right? So the ref throws it up right at the player. The player grabs it, chucks it right at the ref, and then gets an extra 15-yard penalty for his team.
This is the XFL.
This is the XFL.
That would be a perfect commercial, that exact thing, and then right after, like with like Morgan Freeman, this is the XFL.
And then and then they show it,
it's like
and then
slow motion.
And then it's like a split second of the Battlehawks post-victory party.